Hi everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch this video for this week. This week you're going to be getting into social media, mobile media as it is sometimes called. But as always, thank you for your participation. I do want to say that even if I don't mark your discussion commentary as marked as read, I am reading them. Sometimes I just sort of read them and I forget to hit the button marked as read. So, but I am out there. I am reading them. I've also posted finally the test that I owe you. It's available now, and you will have until next Sunday at 6 o'clock to complete it. As always, you can use the class slides that I gave you. Use the textbook and use any notes you may have taken either doing your reading or in watching the class slides or the class video. And there is one question on the test this week that does involve a video that is in one of the class slides that I provided you. But all the details are on the course website. So as I said, this week is about social media, is about mobile media. And in terms of public relations, it's really the next level where PR has gone to. It's still necessary to do a press release. It's still necessary to understand all the basics that people have had to understand over the years. But the next thing is, how do you take it to that next level? What do you do with it in terms of your Facebook page? What do you do with it in terms of your company's website? What do you do with it in terms of something you may put out on Twitter, something you may put out on Instagram? And that's really what people who are entering the business now really need to think about. I mean, think about your own expectations, particularly if you're a day student right now, and you're not, an older student, but I suspect your expectations might be the same. Think about what we expect now from social media and sort of sky that out next 10 years out. I always talk about my granddaughter who's just turned 7. She's grown up with social media. She has an iPad. Her mom gave her a cell phone a couple of years ago just so that she could play games, and she would, stop using all of our phones to play games. Well, think about what her expectations are going to be in terms of social media. Here's somebody who, grew up watching Netflix, for example. What are her expectations going to be? And it's going to be all of you when you get out in the field, when you get out working in the business, that are going to have to figure out, what are those expectations. So it's a really interesting topic. It's the next big thing. It's the big thing that's already here. So I hope you'll enjoy learning about it. I have posted my class slides, and I do have to issue a caution. My class slides contain 2 videos by a gentleman by the name of Gary Vee. Gary Vee is a leading thinker in the social media communications field. He owns a very large international advertising agency. He is a very thoughtful and brilliant guy. He is, however, shall we say, rough around the edges. And his language might be inappropriate for some of you. So I just wanted to throw that caution out there. If you do hear him talking and you are uncomfortable by some of the language that he uses, by all means, please stop. You don't have to watch the video. They're there for illustrative purposes, as a way to sort of put a different spin on some of the other things, some of the other material that's included either in the textbook or in the slides. So once again, when you get to the Gary Vee videos, and there's 2 of them in my class slides this week, you're not obligated to watch them if you are uncomfortable with some of his language. There is no written assignment this week. There is, however, a class discussion. So this week you have the test to take, and you have the class discussion to participate in, as well as doing the readings. Don't forget that Monday is a holiday, so I hope you will be able to enjoy a little time off, if not for a day. So enjoy your week, enjoy the holiday, And I will be back in touch next week. Thanks.